This is the Songbird Cooking. And no, I don't have any one of those little cake, you know, the cake stand with the top on it, whatever. So yeah, you can see it's kind of sweating inside this bag because I put it in there while it was warm. Because first of all, I didn't want my cake to get hard because I don't have anything to cover it with. Second of all, I didn't want it to taste stale too fast, but it's gonna be gone probably in about 2 days. And first of all, again, number one is I don't want nothing crawling on my food. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I don't want nothing crawling on my food. I don't care if it's a gnat. No, I haven't seen any roaches on my stove or on the floor rolling around or anything like that. But I don't care. I don't once in a while. I think like twice. I was sitting here and watched Friday After Next after I watched Moses. Okay. Um, Anyhow, like I said, I haven't seen any roaches running around in here, but I seen one, wait, two in this year in the bathroom falling out of the ceiling. It doesn't matter. I don't want nothing crawling in my stuff. I don't care if it's a gnat or fly or something that's so small, dust. It doesn't matter. It could just be dust. So this cake will be gone in a couple of days anyway. Hopefully my son come over and get some. You know, my grandkids are far away, too far to walk. So either way, that cake is wrapped up. Everything's going wrapped up. My fish cake is in a bag in the fridge because it's fish. And you know, if it you know you need to eat it, you need to put it in the fridge because it's fish and it can go bad very quickly. You know, hush puppy, onions go bad sour quickly too. So you want to make sure you put that up in a savor keeper of some sort and put it in the fridge. Because anybody you want to eat it, you just warm it up as you need to eat it. Okay? And the same goes for these greens. These greens are done. They're delicious. And as soon as they cool off real good, I'm definitely going to throw them in something. I'll probably leave them in the pot and put them in the fridge. For 2 days is it. After 2 days, that's it. You know. Now, this here, it broke apart. As you can see, it broke all apart. I didn't even get to slice it, probably because you should take it out first, of course, and like they say, let it cool a little. Not cool, cold. If nobody wants cold food. I hate cold food. But just enough so that you know, if you don't want it to fall apart, and you might be able to slice it. Maybe I cooked it long enough for it to just fall apart the way I needed it to anyway. It's easier for me. Okay, so I'm waiting on that to cool off so I can put that in the fridge. I'm going to put it in something, like I said, a freezer bag or something, anything. I don't have any saver keepers. I need to buy some because every time I have some, I give them away. You know, when I'm giving somebody some food, I end up giving them away. So doesn't matter. Just make sure you store the food. Don't wait all day, leave it out all night, waiting on who wants to eat. If they want to eat, like I said, you can take some out the fridge, scoop some out, warm it up a little at a time. You know, leave the rest in the fridge because nobody wants food that went bad easy, quick, in a hurry, or that something crawled on, or it tastes stale because it's, you know, just sitting there, you know, waiting on everybody to eat. No. You know, this food has been done for an hour and a half or 2 hours, and I started putting it, like I said, sealing it together. I don't like dust in my food. You can't even see the dust, but you can definitely know that it accumulates when you look at stuff in the morning when you wake up, or I go to sleep in the morning and wake up at night. But either way, you can see that dust accumulates, so you know that's what it's doing on your food. Okay, and nobody wants to eat that. You never know what else could be blowing in that dust or whatever's, you know, it might look perfectly fine. I don't want nothing that's just sitting out open. I don't care if it's at the store. I'm not mentioning any names of any donut shops or anything like that. I don't like stuff that's uncovered like that. Not at all. You don't know what's on it. People coughing, sneezing, breathing, talking, and you got airborne germs all over the food that you're paying for. I mean, it's good when you're at home and you make your own food, you know. Like I said, also I forgot to say that in this cake there was also a box of pudding. I added a box of vanilla pudding. I think it was because it didn't taste any banana. It was for my banana pudding recipe, but I didn't put it on YouTube because I was too busy. But actually, I ended up making homemade pudding. So anyhow, remember this recipe from years ago? Pudding in the mix, and put in a box of pudding, 2 cups of flour. I didn't really measure it because I've been cooking since I was 8, but I would say like maybe almost a tablespoon of baking powder and a little pinch of salt. I did put that in my hand to actually see that it's a pinch of salt. What else? The little bit of pineapple juice. I put in the pan with butter, with the pineapples, and I let that melt, the butter melt, put the pineapples in there, a little juice. I put the sugar, a little sugar, and yes, I did, I put sugar in the cake too, about a half a cup, something like that. I'm not sure, I don't measure. Like I said, I've been cooking for a long time. And I put a little sugar with the butter and the pineapples, put that at the bottom of the, well, you saw me do that part. I put that at the bottom of the 2 little dishes, and I'll put the mix on top. All right, and it's really, really so delicious. It's ridiculous. And actually, I think if you use a box cake for this, to me, the box cake is too light for all this fruit and butter and sugar. It's not a lot of sugar, but I mean, to me, the box is just too light. So this is heavy. The cake is not, it's light, it's fluffy, but it's a little heavy, of course, because of the pudding in the mix. And that sustains the fruit, you know what I mean? Peace, love, and light.